Hello everyone, welcome to Trains on Tuesday. 6 weeks ago when I put out my channel announcement, some of you were in the loop as to what was happening. Others of you I think may have guessed, and certainly some of you found out along the way when we ran into each other. Yes, I've been away. I've been to England. I went to the Train Collectors Society in Leicester. I finished off with the Wally show at the end of the month before flying home. Had a good time. A little nerve-wracking with COVID, but anyway, got through it. Tested myself every 3.5, 4 days. Clear all the way home, and no problem there. I tested myself again 3 days after I got home, and that's why my voice is a little rough right now. I've had a few days of battling COVID. So many Canadians have been away, had a good time, no problem, come home, got sick, and the pattern has held out for me. Anyway, not to worry, it's not been too bad. I've had my 5 injections and seem to be getting through this okay. Might be a day or two yet. Today, by the way, is December 7th. Now, while I was away, one of the things I did, thank you to Michael Charters, I went down a coal mine. Quite the experience. I've never been 300 feet underground before, and that was a little bit, well, when I first got down there anyway. Soon got used to it and went through Big Pit at Bluenaven, and outside Big Pit there are some railway engines. And in the Big Pit gift shop, if I get into this quickly for you. There we go. Oh, it's broken. Air Canada. My new Big Pit mug is broken. I was going to fill this up with coffee right now and well, wash it first and drink some coffee. So I got to make a repair on that. Oh dear. That is not the only thing that Air Canada managed to break on my return trip. There were a few other breakages. This is the most serious. The most serious. Wow. Fancy that. Anyway, why am I right here? We're not running any trains at the moment, and why am I right? We're right here because we're about to see a big change in this area. But before we start the big changes here, I want to take a look at the controllers that I took over to the UK, and Mr. Snooze, the Mr. Snooze channel, kindly troubleshot the problems with the controllers I had and repaired them for me. If you haven't seen his video showing these controllers, please do check it out. This is the one that he was most thrilled with himself because it has a momentum switch and a brake. The knobs, by the way, I never took those with me. They're plastic, they just slide on, and with what we've just seen with the mug, Air Canada would have surely smashed those to pieces, so I'm glad I didn't have the knobs on them. Anyway, thank you again for the repairs there. That one, by the way, is on my layout, it's a spare. I don't actually use that one all the time unless I need to. Although I have plans somewhere up here, maybe over here, I don't know, somewhere I've got plans that will see that in action. This is the one that that I use the most, and it fits inside Andy's electrical control building. So we'll take a close look at that. So here's my Tech 2 Rail Power 1400, and it fits, as I say, inside Andy's Electrical Control Systems Limited. While that one's been broken, I've been using this Troller Autopulse Momentum 1. That has all the controls that, oh, out of focus there. That has the controls that Jonathan liked, a momentum switch and a brake switch. But this controller is only used for switching purposes, so momentum and brake don't really come into play here. So anyway, let's have a little bit of a look as we switch this over here. One of the things I do with these controllers, I fit them up with a quick plug, as I call it, so I can get them in and out very, very quickly. So I'll demonstrate that for you. So here's what's involved in changing over the controller. Remove the roof. I'm going to take out the stretcher bar here that holds the end walls in place. Then I can unplug the controller from the power supply. Unplug the other part there, and that's out. I can then drop the power plug in for the new one, for the replacement, along with the power connection. Drop that in there. Pop that in. Plug the power in. And we're good to go. You can hear a train if you can't see it. Oh, that is so nice to have that working again. Beautiful. There we go. Drop that stretcher bar back in. Like I say, that just holds the walls in place. Pop the roof back on. And I have my control there. There's just the power off and on, the direction switch, and then I can control from there. So nice. So, changes. I've glued the handle back onto my mug, my Big Pit mug. First coffee out of it. Real good. I don't know if I'm going to trust that handle though. What a shame. Anyway, as you can see, the dock area is gone. The roundhouse turntable, Andy's, is gone. Been replaced with the wood burner. The big yard on the other side is gone as well. You can't see that from your angle, but I can see it from where I am. It's gone. just for the winter. These are my lift out sections. When I put them in, they just popped in and out in a few minutes. But as time has gone on, they have become developed with the elevator buildings on and the roundhouse and all sorts of extra bits and pieces, and it was quite a bit of work to get it off of there and take them apart. But anyway, I'll show you where the parts are and explain why I'm probably not going to be running many trains in here this winter. Let's take a look. So, seen from another angle, that's where the docks normally are. And right here in front of the chimney where the fire sits, the wood burner sits, that's where the roundhouse and turntable go. And this area here is normally a big yard. Connects up over here. Right there is where it connects. Anyway, for now, Andy's and the turntable are just propped up against the wall here. They're far enough away from the wood burner that we won't have any issues. The yard that goes here, well, I'll duck down under the duck under here, and you can see just behind my ladder some woodwork there. That's the yard, and that's where that gets stored. The dock section, there it is. That stores in the entryway there. It's out of the way. Anyway, let's have a look at the track itself. This is where all the locos ended up, choking up the prairie. We're not going to get those grain cars sorted out. And the rest of the buildings and stuff ended up piled up on the layout. So at the moment I only have one track left open that I could run a train on. That I can change. I'll probably end up getting 2 trains running on there, but there won't be any operations up here at the dock behind me. The reason for doing this at this time is that it's been about 4 or 5 years since we used the wood burner, and in that time I have accumulated a pile of wood outside, offcuts of lumber, and you know, I cut a tree down, and you know, it's just been piling up. So I thought this winter I would set the burner up so I can have a little burn once in a while when it's really cold, and get rid of that pile of wood. It's in my way out there. So anyway, that's it. So not much in the way of trains this particular Tuesday, but there will be more. So for now, I'll say cheers everyone, and we'll see you again next week for another Trains on Tuesday. Bye for now. By the way, the COVID is almost gone now. 10th today. I think it was the 7th when I started this, and this video, and now it's the 10th, and I'm almost clear. Take care. Bye for now.